Hey Libra, welcome to my channel, Missing Link Tarot. I'm glad you've decided to join me today, whether it was divine guidance or your intuition, for whatever reason. Thanks for coming. I've already pre-shuffled my cards, so I'm just going to get into it. I do want to remind you, not all readings will resonate with everyone, so if this isn't for you, I do hope that you find the help that you seek. You might want to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign. Venus if you're looking for love, and if you happen to be dealing with some kind of quarrel, you might want to check out your Mars or the person that you're dealing with, if you know it. You might have to look it up. Cafe Astrology is a good one. All right, let's see. What can Libra expect for the week ahead? There's some kind of imbalance in relationship, I want to say. The energy here is a Two of Cups connection. It's a pure, honest, solid, romantic relationship, or a friendly relationship, where just both parties are very, it's a solid connection. But I do want to say the balance isn't there. We do have the Two of Pentacles, which is all about achieving that balance. But here we are it's all over the place. Things just aren't right in this. I want to say, I was getting the Two of Pentacles a lot in my shuffle for you as well, which that's interesting. What else can I get for Libra for the week ahead? All right, we did get the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is taking that time out to really get a new perspective on a situation, to understand a situation a little differently, or understand someone else's perspective, I want to say. Let's see. To get the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about change of course. Could be fate or destiny, something that's meant to happen. Interesting. Okay, so we did get the Four of Swords. This also came out in my shuffle. The Four of Swords is about taking that time out to seek that inner wisdom. This is not like inner wisdom like the Hermit, like where it's all about the wisdom, but this is more like a mental preparedness. Taking that time to rest, to understand the situation better, to seek clarity on the situation, so that you can be better prepared, when it's time to deal with it. We also did get the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is, he's a very analytical king. He is, the type who sees things like it is. He's very responsible. Pretty fair, I want to say, but he's very perceptive. Swords are an air sign, so it's all about that communication. I want to say he's a good communicator and that he chooses his words carefully is not the word that I want to use, because I feel like sometimes he's not very careful with his word choice, like how it's going to affect other people. But he is very specific. Like when he has an idea, he specifically lays out the words to make his point the exact way that he wants it to come out. Not that people aren't going to take it differently, because some people will regardless. But he's very strategic. He's a very strategic king, I want to say this one. Do I need any more cards from the Rider deck at this time? Cool. That's what I thought. Okay. Doesn't hurt to ask. Interesting. Okay, I am going to be using the Shadowscapes Tarot at this time. So I do want to remind you, cards like the King of Swords here that are specifically male. It doesn't have to be a male. It could be a female. In your case, this is a general reading, so just take it as the characteristics, not the sex. Or, also their placement in the story can be important. So, however it resonates with you, just don't worry about male or female specifics. Can we clarify the Two of Pentacles, please? Clarify the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Do I need to skip it? Okay. Can we clarify the Wheel of Fortune? We clarify the Four of Swords. Yeah. I want to do the tricky parts first, okay? With the Devil energy. I'm getting Web of Lies. So the Devil energy is any type of negativity. It could be any addiction. It could be materialism. It could be dependency, codependency. Anything like that. Just even negative people. Just like people who are always negative, constantly seeing the negative in a situation, constantly bringing it up. Gloom and doom. Interesting. So definitely thinking about this negative energy. We did get the Knight of Wands here. So the Knight of Wands is a very, charming knight. He is very adventurous. He is very slow moving. He is very friendly. I am just getting like fun times with this guy. I'm getting very positive energy, positive vibes off of this guy. I don't know why there would be a negativity. It's probably a negative situation with this person. I'm getting this is the opposition. This is not the person who's having the contemplation. I'm getting this is the person the contemplation is about. And I want to say that that our person who's having these thoughts, they get that they have negative feelings about towards this person this is a very fun-loving person. This is somebody who's like, happy-go-lucky. This is somebody who enjoys having fun. This is a funny person, like a very outgoing person. Might be a Leo. I'm getting like strong Leo vibes from this person. They have a following, even. They have a following. People who just enjoy their company. They're good company, which is interesting, this one. So, why are we getting negative vibes off this person? Like, why do we have this negative feeling towards this person who's fun? Web of Lies. There's something hidden here. Some kind of negative energy that we're thinking is associated with this person. Maybe this person is they could be a very friendly, outgoing person, but they could be keeping secrets. Can we clarify the King of Swords? Okay, King of Swords. We do have Ten of Pentacles energy, so this is the universal dream. This is, achieving everything you've ever wanted. The happy home, happy life, the abundance, the prosperity, all of that. I want to say, with that in mind and relating to balance, we do have the Three of Pentacles here. Three of Pentacles is working on something as a team. This is your teamwork. This is, having that determination, that focus, the strategy, the discipline to achieve something, to achieve your goals. I want to say this is our King of Swords wants to work on something. They want to work on getting their Ten of Pentacles, essentially. They want to work on getting their universal dream with someone specific. And they're having a hard time balancing that, I think. They're having a hard time achieving that, I want to say. I might switch my cards around. Yeah, I want to do this. I'm going to bring my king over here. so that I can connect them. I am going to put this here. So trying to get to our Ten of Pentacles, we need to work on something specific with someone. Our King of Swords wants to work specifically with someone to achieve the Ten of Pentacles. Do I need to clarify the Two of Pentacles? Not with this. Okay. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Gosh. Jeez. Okay. We have a short story here for the Wheel of Fortune. Keeping in mind the Hanged Man again. So the Hanged Man, that different perspective. All right. Letting go. I'm getting letting go. We got to let go of the situation. Just let fate. Let fate take its course. Let the universe guide you. I don't even know where to start here. All right. Starting with the top. Okay, keeping in mind the King of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, we did get Temperance. So Temperance is all about that patience, that healing, doing things in moderation. Then I kind of want to keep this one in this area. I did get the Three of Cups here. Three of Cups is you know, that true friendship, that unconditional love, that joy, that bounty, that celebration together, you know, coming together with good friends, true friends, friends who are open and honest with you, you know, who see the world as it is, and they're totally cool with that, like cool with all the problems. Falling on the King of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So threes are all about communication, manifestation, divine guidance, even. You know, I want to say that the king is trying to, he's trying to gain this unconditional love, this unconditional friendship with someone. Take this group. This is more about this Two of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. So achieving this balance. We did get the Knight of Swords here. So the Knight of Swords is he is our very forceful knight. He's very determined. He's very brave. He is just like, boom, out there, let's get it done, right? He's very skillful and he's very fast. He can be an approval seeker, actually. You know, he seeks the approval of his father specifically, but you know, wanting that approval from everyone else. I'm getting he's ready. He's ready for action, or he's ready to communicate. He's ready to do something. Gotta put it here. To get the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is she is our very vibrant, honorable queen. She is very very protective. She's very protective of her family, of things that she cares about. She is an overcomer, so she, you know, she will overcome the obstacles and stuff. She is actually a lot stronger than she seems to be. She can handle stuff, you know. She's picking up what you're throwing down, whatever it is. She's got this. Like, she makes it look easy too. Like, she didn't even try very hard, but she is somebody who you could see yourself, you know, starting a family with. This is somebody who would seem like they would be a good spouse, a good parent. You know, just because they seem to handle things really well, and I feel like they're also very patient too. It's a very patient, understanding person. They're always ready. They're ready for anything. I do get this interesting. I get this friendly vibe. This might actually also be the Knight of Wands, or if it is not the Knight of Wands, I feel like they have there is a connection to the Knight of Wands here. Like they have similar energies. Um, you know, if they aren't the same person, then I want to say that they would be compatible, but you know, I don't know your situation specifically. For some of you, it might be the same person, or this might be, you know, somebody else who you would know. You know more than I do. And we did get the Wheel of Fortune again. So, fate, destiny, or a change of course. Interesting. All right, we did get the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is that feeling of being trapped or powerless in a situation. This is having, you know, at least those perceptions or thoughts. I get this dark energy here. I feel like this dark energy is the one who is doing the entrapment. It could be some type of situation. You know, this could be what the devil energy was all about. It could indicate there is some kind of um, codependency issue where somebody feels trapped in the situation. But it doesn't have to be that specifically. I'm just trying to, you know, find some plausible explanations here. But somebody does feel trapped in a situation regardless. It's usually a mental thing. Like they feel like they are the victim here. They can't really do anything about the circumstances. And then we did get the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is already on our table. He is our analytical king, who's very straightforward. It's very interesting. I want to say this might be who our story is about, or from the point of view that we're seeing the story. He has kind of a dark energy to him, though. Like he's been negative recently. Like he's been having these negative thoughts recently. It might be like negative self-talk, where he's like putting himself down, like he might be putting himself down, making himself, you know, feel lesser than he should. Let's see. Do I need any other cards from the Shadowscapes deck? I don't feel like I do. Okay, cool. It's like there's something. I am missing something. I'm not done yet. Don't worry. All right. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. So I want to first clarify our Knight of Wands over here. Well, let's see. Can we clarify the Four of Swords? We need to clarify the Four of Swords first. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. So, clarifying the Four of Swords, I did get the Knight of Swords earlier. Now I have the Knight of Swords as the energy for this card pull on the bottom of the deck. So this is the same guy. Same guy. But I'm not getting the fun, positive vibes from this card. I'm just getting like, with this in mind. Having this in mind. We did get the Mother of Wands and the Two of Cups. So the Mother of Wands is our Queen of Wands, who's already on our table down here. You know, she's got that the fun, positive vibes that our Knight has, that our Knight of Wands has. She's a fun, positive person. And then we have the Two of Cups. I feel like we're contemplating a relationship with this person. The Two of Cups is that pure, honest, solid romantic connection. I want to say that this is what we're thinking about. I want to say we're trying to get a mental plan together on how we're going to approach this relationship, keeping in mind the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands might be a third party. Knight of Wands may definitely be a third party. Not, I don't feel like anybody is actually in a relationship. I just feel like it's competition. Let's put it that way. I don't feel like the King of Swords is in a relationship with the Queen of Wands, and I don't feel like the Knight of Wands is in a relationship with the Queen of Wands. But I feel like the Knight and the King might be trying to go for the same person, and that there's a current competition towards this person. Can we clarify the Knight of Wands, please? Okay. Clarifying the Knight of Wands, we did get the Star and the Nine of Pentacles. So the Star is all about hope, positivity. The Nine of Pentacles is that luxury from all your hard work. Luxury from all your hard work. This is also the ability to be self-sufficient, self-sustainable, to have your life set up the way that you want it before you get to the 10, before you find the person that brings in the 10th pentacle. I want to say that this knight is getting himself ready for a relationship. Like, he is not yet ready for a relationship with the Mother of Wands. But he's preparing himself, and I think that's what the problem is. That's why this king is having this issue right now. Can I clarify the King of Swords? Okay, interesting. So with the Three of Cups in mind, Three of Cups we already have on our table. I did already lay it over there, but that is that unconditional love, that true friendship, that true connection, and the celebration. Like, you get to have the fun times with the friends that are really good friends because they know all your shit. I'm gonna put them. Yeah, I'm gonna put them over here so that they're connected to the Three of Cups, so that I can just see that. I want to say he has a lot of negative energy. I'm getting, yeah, a lot of negative self-talk. He could be making somebody feel trapped in a situation. Just because I have this this Eight of Swords here, and we did talk about this negative energy up there. I can't see that. Oh, up here. You see it? The negative energy that I was talking about, that I feel like is trapping this swan in this situation that they don't want to be in. I want to say that this king might be, maybe even unknowingly, putting this negative energy here to make this swan feel this way. But we do have the Son of Cups, which again, we're still talking about the King of Swords. The Son of Cups is the Knight of Cups. This is the, somebody coming in with an invitation of love. Somebody coming in who's very charming and mysterious, even secretive. It's funny that this is a swan also. This might actually be the swan that's being trapped in the situation in our picture. It could be that this King of Swords is actually trapping himself in a situation. He's trapping himself with his own negative thoughts. It might be a Gemini. I'm just throwing that out there just because, Geminis, they have, everybody says they have that, the two sides to them, the two sides to them. And I'm getting that there is two sides to this person. There is the positive side and the negative side. And right now, the negative side seems to be winning. The negative side seems to be winning in this case. They are, whoever our King of Swords is. If this is you, you need to be more positive. Like, think about all the good stuff, not all the bad stuff. I don't know why. I don't know why, but this King of Swords is putting themselves in a situation where they feel like they are completely powerless. They are completely, um, just trapped in the current situation. I want to say that they want to move into this Queen of Wands person. It could be that the Knight of Wands is like a friend or something, and that they are feeling like they can't make a move on this queen because their friend also is trying to make a move towards this queen, and they are aware of it. And like maybe they haven't said anything to their friend yet, which could be where the web of lies comes into play. That they haven't said anything about this, and that they secretly they're like beating themselves up on a consistent basis because they want to. They just feel like they can't. Do we need to clarify? I'm actually feeling. Well, let's see. Do we need to clarify the Eight of Swords? I did get the star, but it's hidden. There is hidden hope here. All right, be hopeful about this entrapment. Oh, look at that. Ten of Pentacles energy. Come on now. Ten of Pentacles energy. I feel like this is what we're going for. Everybody's always going for the Ten of Pentacles, which is the universal dream. It's having all that happiness and all that fulfillment. This is the like total, everything you could ever want. That's right here. This is the energy that we're going for. I feel like we're hopeful about this energy. I feel like, the Eight of Swords is that entrapment. Having the star come out to clarify that, just says that there is a little hope here. There is hope here that you could achieve this Ten of Pentacles, coming out of this negative energy and achieving this Ten of achieving the Ten of Pentacles, getting out of this Eight of Swords. Sorry, I was picking the card and reading it at the same time. I want to say that the star, there is this glimmer of hope here. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there is it's a hummingbird, random hummingbird with, light emanating off of it. I want to say that this is your hope. There's just a glimmer of hope here. Whoever the King of Swords is, he's trapped. He's trapped in a situation. He's trapped in his own negative thoughts about this situation. But there is a glimmer of hope here. And they're telling me to, you need to grow that hope, right? You need to be more positive about the situation. You need to let that hope grow. I feel like we need to achieve this clarity on this vision. Clearing the vision, healing the situation, clearing up the vision. I'm ready for the breakdown. So essentially we have our King of Swords here, which, Libra, this could be you, but I'm not sure. I can't say. Could be the person you're dealing with, whoever the King of Swords is. They're currently having a lot of negative self-talk. I feel like they want to come in with this cup of love and deliver it to whoever the Queen of Wands is. Again, doesn't have to be female, could be a male. They want to deliver the cup of love to this person. They want to have that, that unconditional love, that unconditional relationship with this person. If this isn't a love reading, it could just be that they want to have, Three of Cups, unconditional friendship with someone. Doesn't, whatever the situation is, if it works for you, if it resonates, then cool. But if not, whatever. So, they want to work on a relationship with someone to have this unconditional love, and they're currently feeling very imbalanced. I feel like they are really unsure about what to do, how to proceed. They want to come into this Queen of Wands person. They want to come in like now, like maybe even yesterday. They want to come in like yesterday, but they feel like they can't. They're trapping themselves in their own negative thoughts. They feel like they can't come in and do this. They are having trouble achieving this balance. They know that they would feel balanced if they were to come in and do this, but they can't do this because there is some kind of Knight of Wands issue over here that they're trying to plan for. They're trying to plan, how can I come in and give the Mother of Wands my cup of love when there is this Knight of Wands here who is he's almost got what I want. Like he is so close to having what I want. I want the 10 of Pentacles. He's getting the 9 of Pentacles over here. He's almost there. If he if he's not with this queen already, then he is about to approach her because he's at the 9 and that she's like the 10. She would bring it all in. This person who's so amazing would bring it all in for this guy. So how am I going to get there if he's almost there? Like, what am I supposed to do? If this is a friend, how am I going to deal with this? How am I going to come across this? We've set up this web of lies here where it's, it could be that the king hasn't been completely honest with his friend, and I do feel like that might be the situation for some people. But it's all about, it's tricky. It's a tricky situation because you shouldn't deny yourself the things that you want, like, but at the same time, it's like, if this is a true friend, if this is a good friend that you're dealing with, then at what point, do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line? I get it. I get the struggle. The struggle is real. I definitely understand. Let's see. Can we get some advice here for Libra, please? Can we get some advice? Or can we get some advice for who's watching? Mm. Okay. Ten of Cups energy with the or I'm sorry. 10 of Cups card with the energy of the Father of Cups. The Father of Cups is somebody who is very open mind, very supportive, very romantic. He is very responsible. He is very mature with his cup of love. He's not going to come in with his cup like, like a page would. He's not a page. He's the king, right? So he's got this. He's just like, I know what I want and I'm going to go get it. So if I want to take my cup of love to this person, then I'm going to go out there and get it. And we do have here the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is like the overflow of love. It's like the overflow of positive energy. This is a magnetic attraction. This is like, it's so powerful. It's such powerful energy. I feel like if you're the king and you're feeling this, if you're feeling this 10 of Cups energy for this Queen of Wands, then you should say something, but be very mature about it. And if this king or this Knight of Wands is your friend who's, you know, also coming into this Queen of Wands, or actually, okay, hang on. If the Knight of Wands is a separate person, if it's a third person in this situation, then I would suggest that you speak to them first. Just say, if there is a web of lies, say, hey, I kind of told you that, I didn't really have feelings for this person or whatever, but to be honest, I really do. And I would really like to, you know, see if they like me too. I'd really like to take my cup of love over there and see how things go. And just, give them the heads up. That way that you can try to salvage the friendship, salvage the relationship. But for some of you, the Queen of Wands is the Knight of Wands. If that's the case, then I feel like the Queen of Wands She is the nine of she has the Nine of Pentacles. Then once you achieve, bringing in your cup of love to her, you would achieve the 10, which that also would make sense in this situation. Now, if there is a web of lies between you and the Queen of Wands, you do need to sort that out. Maybe it was that you told her that you just wanted to be friends, but now you see her then as more than a friend or whatever like that. But I do feel like I feel like there's a lot of love here between the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Wands. And I'm not exactly sure um, if the Knight of Wands is the Queen of Wands, and I don't know why there wouldn't a connection would not be made yet, which is why I was wanting to say that this was the third person, an outside force. Um, but I mean, you guys are going to know your story better than I will. Can I get some more advice, please? Any more advice? Do I need any more? Okay, with the Five of Pentacles in mind. So the Five of Pentacles is a feeling of being left out in the cold. This is the sadness and the worry. This is the troubles. I did get the Five of Wands, so two fives. Fives are all about change. Fives are all about lessons learned through life experiences. This is about progress, okay? Five of Wands is all about distractions, lack of focus, not being able to have a clear direction on something. It could also indicate some kind of internal conflict or a struggle. It could also indicate competition, you know. So whatever it is, it did land on this Ten of Cups. I want to say that if you haven't, like I know that you're planning. If the Knight of Swords is planning on coming in and how to go about doing this, I feel like that whatever the struggle is that you're facing internally, you do need to figure that out. And I'm not going to say that you need to do it quickly, because everybody's going to do it at their own pace. But I do want to say that you should make this a priority. You should make clearing this out for yourself a priority. You should make starting, do more positive self-talk. Dig yourself out of this negative trap that you've put yourself in, to have the clarity to be able to stay focused. Okay, you need to bring more focus, more attention to the situation, because I don't think that I feel like you've kind of been setting it aside, like, that's never going to happen. I'm just going to push it away, but it's eating you up inside. It's like really getting to you internally, which is making you very upset. Like internally, you're feeling that sadness. I feel like you need to bring this more to the front of your priorities list. I mean, still do everything that you need to, like, don't stop working or whatever, but get everything that you need to done, and just give this more of your attention, so that you know, you can have a clear, direct way of coming in and getting this done. I don't want to put like any pressure on you to do it, but I feel like that you might actually already feel the pressure, because I feel like there's a timeline here. But if you're feeling pressure, then okay, everything's going to happen in divine timing, whether you like it or not. You do have opportunities, like chances will arrive that are, it's an opportunity for you to take action. And because there is free will, if you don't take action at that moment, it will come up again and it will come up again. It'll be like the universe is hounding you to get this done. If you are not achieving it, the universe will make it more difficult for you, making it so that you need to achieve this goal or this growth or whatever it is that you're doing, if it is meant to be. So if you feel like time is running out, that is probably the universe putting the pressure on you because it needs you to do something and needs you to get it done. So, that being said, I do want to say there is a strong focus on you. If okay, I kind of feel like you're the King of Swords here in this situation. There's a strong focus that you need to be more positive about your thoughts about yourself. You need to get yourself out of this trapped feeling that whatever it is that you're feeling here, that is the entrapment. And I need you to look towards the future, and I need you to think positively about the future, about what could be. You know, let's not worry too much about all the negative aspects. Interesting. Let's not worry too much about the negative aspects, but let's focus on the positive. Let's think about how this Ten of Cups relationship would work out, and let's think about how we're going to approach this situation. Okay? And do it positively. Like if you're thinking, if this is a friend and you want to come to this friend and tell them how it is, don't think that they're going to be pissed off, because that may lead to them being pissed off. Just in your head, play the scenario, and in your head, have them be understanding. In your head, have them, you still want them to be themselves. Like, in I don't know how to explain that. How you think they would react, but in a more understanding way. How would they look if they were being understanding in the situation? Like, hey man, I like this person that you like. Is it cool? Like, I mean, I know that you like them, and I know that you've been working hard to like approach them, but I kind of want to approach them too. And maybe your friend in your head is like, yeah, man, cool. Like, I know she's quite a catch, right? Whoever this Queen of Wands person is. Yeah, they're quite a catch. So, let's, like, I'm still going to approach them, but if you want to approach them, you can do that too. Maybe we'll figure out, it'll be more like a competition versus like butting heads. You guys don't have to be at war in a situation. There might be somebody who comes along who is better suited for your friend or whoever. I don't know. Just keep that in mind, I guess. I hope this reading was helpful for you, Libra. If it was, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe below if you'd like to see more. Click the bell if you want to know when my next video comes out. You will get notified if you have clicked the bell. All right? So I hope to feel your presence again soon. Bye.